You're going to love this one. Lesson 278. If I am bound, my Father is not free. If I accept that I am prisoner within a body, in a world in which all things that seem to live appear to die, then is my Father prisoner with me. And this do I believe when I maintain the laws the world obeys, must I obey, the frailties and the sins which I perceive are real and cannot be escaped. You don't do this, do you? If I am bound in any way, I do not know my Father nor myself, and I am lost to all reality. For truth is free, and what is bound is not a part of truth. So A Course in Miracles wants us to say today, Father, I ask for nothing but the truth. I have had many foolish thoughts about myself and my creation, and I've brought a dream of fear into my mind. Today, I would not dream. I choose the way to you instead of madness and instead of fear. For truth is safe and only love is sure. Sure. Okay, so that's our lesson today. We don't want to dream anymore. We just want the truth. We understand that if we believe the lies, the illusions of the ego world, we are going to be stuck in that. We're binding ourselves. We're binding everybody. We're holding up salvation. If I accept that I am a prisoner within a body, my Father is my Father prisoner with me. So I feel like this lesson addresses how important our beliefs are, challenging our beliefs, asking for the truth, using our free will to request only the truth. I don't know. Let's see what Jesus has to say. For lesson 278 in the Course in Miracles, Jesus said, forgiveness heals your belief in separation. So you label people as sinners. You say they did bad things, but those sinners, it was you who assigned the roles of the sinners to play. The sinners are here to help you practice forgiveness and let go of separation. So when you forgive, you heal your belief in separation. That's what it is. You're seeing your oneness. And healing separation expands you. It expands you to a higher level, to a new place, and you become godlike and able to manifest love, life, beauty, abundance, health, because you have healed your belief in separation. You don't believe in the ego's world anymore. You escape the ego world of death, sin, guilt, and separation. Overcoming your belief in separation heals. So these sinners are here to challenge your mind. They are your ticket to salvation because you're going to learn to forgive and you're going to overcome your belief in separation. Forgiveness heals your belief in separation, and healing separation will get you everything that you want. And what do we want? We want a good, happy dream. We want the truth. We only want the truth. We only want love. We're done ski with all the fun ski here in the ego world ski. It's just blah. So anyways, what do you think about forgiving the people who have done you wrong? So it's not so much about healing and forgiving their behaviors. It's about healing your belief in separation. So that's a different way to look at it for sure. Overcoming our beliefs in separation. Overcoming our belief that anyone can hurt the Son of God, that anyone can hurt you with illusions, that anyone can compromise your oneness and your holiness and your divinity. No one can do that. Nothing can do that. So you let go of your belief in separation. That's practicing forgiveness. So challenge your mind to see the people that are unforgivable in your life, to just let it go. Let it go by seeing that they are only a thought in the mind of God, just like you. They were dreaming. We were all dreaming. We were thinking that we were separate beings and separate bodies, but actually we're all one in the mind of God. Ha ha ha. And then you just see what your mind can do with that. Can you heal your belief in separation? So that's what it comes down to. If you're stuck in resentment and hate and not being, I'll never forgive that person. Okay, in that stuckness, say to yourself, it's not about forgiving that person. It's about healing my belief in separation. The fact that I can't let it go means I still believe in separation. It means that I've read this whole freaking book and I still don't get oneness. I still don't buy it. So that's where you will look at that, see, what do I need to do to believe in oneness? And as you pass through that threshold, you will be healed. You will be healed. Your mind will become more whole. And then all these things that you become godlike, everything will manifest better for you, because now you are a beacon of love. Now you are seeing oneness. Now you are beautiful on the inside in your mind. And then abundance and health and wealth and fun and love and all that kind of stuff that you want to have in your life becomes more accessible, because essentially you are more accessible now to love. So forgiveness heals your belief in separation. And if you still have a lot to forgive, that means you just simply still believe in the ego's world of separation, lies, death, all that stuff. So do your work. Keep doing it. Even if it doesn't seem like you're jumping there, trust me, you're getting there. And at the end of this year, if you don't feel like you've gotten there enough, maybe because you jumped halfway into these videos, maybe because you just found me today, start the lessons over from the beginning, 1 through 365. Read the book, listen to the audiobook. I mean, it takes time depending on, one, how stubborn you are. That's why it's taking me years. And how deep you are enmeshed in the ego's world. And then your level of willingness. So this can happen over time, or it can happen in a holy instant. But it definitely is all very much so possible. Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 278, Insights. If I am bound, my Father is not free. I am bound by the laws of this world if I think I am a body separate and unique from everything else. If I think I am a body, the laws of this world tell me that I am vulnerable and I must protect the body. To have value, the body must look good and I must adorn it with trinkets and baubles and stylish apparel. I must get pieces of paper and awards that say the body has performed well. And so the life of this body is spent in seeking to get in order to have the value it does not seem to have on its own, and in carefully defending and protecting what little value it has managed to acquire. This is what I believe my existence is for if I believe I am a body. When the Course is telling me the laws of this world do not apply to me, it is not telling me I can go on a wild crime spree. Such action could only be based on the belief that I am a body and subject to its limitations. When I fully recognize that I am not a body, but remain God's loving extension, subject only to His law of love, the idea of taking and getting and attacking could not occur to me. No value could be seen in a world of form from the full awareness that love is all that is real. The way I free myself from bondage is to cease rejecting the self that God created. By accepting myself as God created me, I accept my Father as the love He is. I no longer place limits on God nor myself. I accept that I am love and I see only love, for love is all there is to see. Thus, I am free to be as I was created. I see only the face of Christ, the symbol of God's love, for I have forgiven all the mistaken images that I interposed between myself and my Father. I am not a body. I am free. I am still as God created me. It all comes down to which thought system I want to hold on to. The ego thought system tells me I am bound by limitation, weakness, and finally, death. It tells me I am separate and alone, different from my brother and from God. This is a thought system I have joined with, or I would not find myself in an illusory world where separation appears to exist. Now I am learning that there is a better way. There is a way out of believing in this world of separation I seem to be in. And the way out is through forgiveness, or being willing to lay down all the false beliefs I have bought into. As I cease to want to see a world of separation, a new pathway opens up to me. The pathway is brought to me as I ask for nothing but the truth. As I continue to persist in quieting my mind and asking for the truth is given me in a way that I can understand in the moment. The Holy Spirit is called the bridge. If I am willing, the Holy Spirit will take me by the hand and lead me past all the false ideas I have bought into and return me to the truth step by step. The Holy Spirit's infinite patience is very helpful when I need my lessons repeated many times. The Holy Spirit knows that no matter what false ideas I dream, none of them are real. Whenever I go to the Holy Spirit with any problem I seem to have, the Holy Spirit shows me again and again that the problem is always in my own mind and not outside myself. The Holy Spirit shows me how to change my mind and release the false ideas. And what was a mountain becomes a molehill. The Holy Spirit shows me there is no world that is outside of me, and gently guides me to return my mind to the home I never left in reality. I only dreamed I was separate and alone. I only dreamed I was bound and limited. I only dreamed of a world of bodies. Because the dreams appear to be so real to me, I need the Holy Spirit to help me gently awaken from them and realize they never happened. The Holy Spirit straightens out my mind and shows me that nothing but God's eternal love could ever be true. I do not need to struggle and fight with false ideas, but merely lay them down because they are unreal. The Holy Spirit helps me do this when I am willing. The Holy Spirit shows me that the limitations I believed in do not exist in reality. The Holy Spirit shows me that I am in truth an extension of God's love. God's love is not bound by false ideas, and neither am I, as I am willing to let them go. The Holy Spirit shows me that this is a process and tells me that I need not feel guilty when I see that I have bought into illusions one more time. The Holy Spirit guides me each time I get caught by illusions to see their falsity and then let them go. The Holy Spirit brings me to a place of peace because peace is my home. It is where I belong. The Holy Spirit is my best friend and everyone's best friend, as each is willing to lay down the false illusions of limitation and loss. Only changeless, eternal love is real. It is our inheritance. Anything else is false and will be laid down. Truth is true and nothing else is true. God is. Love is. Being alert to the laws of man that I still believe I am subject to is a demanding job. It is a comfort to remember that it is just a process and I don't have to feel guilty when I forget. pathwaysoflight.org. And, it's a weird process too, if we're being honest, because it goes against everything that we've been taught, that we believe in, that, when I read that, there's like a big ego part of my brain that just wants to come up and slap me across the face and be like, oh, you don't think you're a body? Then I guess you didn't feel that, because this dream is very real. So I can see where people get caught on this, because I get caught on this a little bit. It's like, well, if we start walking around like saying like, this is just a dream, we're not even here, this isn't even real, we get the crazy label and we go get a week vacation somewhere. So it's just something to read yourself. Don't tell anybody about this though. Read it for yourself and see how it feels and use what really can apply to you. Okay, so if I'm still holding on to hatred from 10 years ago, 2 years ago, yesterday ago, whatever ago, I can say, I need to lay this down. I need to lay this illusion down. Like this isn't currently happening. This is from the past. It's truly not even real anymore. It's not serving me. It's keeping me limited. I want to expand. I want to feel good. I want to feel love. So I'm going to lay it down. So Holy Spirit, help me lay this down in the name of practicing forgiveness, in the name of letting it go, of letting illusions go. Lay it down. Because if I'm still holding on to it, I am binding myself up. I'm holding myself away from love. I'm holding it, and I'm keeping a block in between me and love, me and God, me and my Father, me and my potential, me and this infinite experience that I could be having now. I could be having an expanded experience now, but I'm holding on to this one stupid thing that's not even really real in the grand scheme, and it is blocking me. So however it serves you, use A Course in Miracles wherever you're at. That's what the Holy Spirit is supposed to be doing, working with you where you're at, and let your understanding sink in. So, Father, I ask for nothing but the truth. I have had many foolish thoughts about myself and my creation, and I have brought a dream of fear into my mind. So I want this fear out. I want it out. So today I would not dream. I choose the way to you instead of madness and instead of fear. For truth is safe and only love is sure. So do you want to feel love today? Then do your lesson. Let it sink in wherever you're at. Let it serve you. And see where you can let a little bit of your belief in separation go today. See where you can stop holding on so tight to the illusions and the lies and the fear and all the stuff that you think you have to hold on to for whatever reason. You don't. So just take all this and see what it can do for you. And that's all we really need to do today.